a humorous critique on price action trading strategies. Price action trading is like trying to read the mood of a cat. You think you've got it figured out and then, boom, it changes direction just when you were sure it would stay consistent. But here we are relying on candlestick patterns and support levels like they're some kind of ancient trading tarot cards. Let's dive into the world of price action trading strategies, a place where charts speak to you but they probably lie. And every trader becomes a part-time psychologist trying to analyze market sentiment like Dr. Phil, but with fewer hugs and more financial ruin. Number 1. Subjectivity. The Wild West of interpretation. Price action trading is a bit like modern art. You see a bullish hammer pattern, but does it actually mean the market's going up, or is it just abstract nonsense? Ask 3 traders what they see in the chart and you'll get 6 different answers. It's like a trading version of a Rorschach test. Is that a breakout? Or just a symmetrical triangle waiting to crush my soul? You might as well be reading tea leaves or consulting a magic 8 ball. Is this a good entry point? Reply hazy. Try again later. The lack of clarity is enough to make you feel like you're playing a game of Twister with market signals. One wrong step and you're on the floor. Number 2. Overfitting historical data. That is, nostalgia doesn't pay the bills. Price action traders living in the past like they're reminiscing about their high school glory days. Sure, those patterns worked before, but markets change faster than fashion trends. You think you've spotted the exact same breakout from 2008? Well, guess what? It's 2024. And the market's now controlled by algorithms that don't care about your nostalgic love for old price patterns. If markets were consistent, you'd all be millionaires by now, sipping cocktails on a private island. Instead, here you are, endlessly backtesting strategies that might have been useful when dial-up internet was still a thing. Number 3. Good luck backtesting this. Imagine trying to backtest a price action strategy. You're like, I'll just program my strategy, only to realize you're attempting to teach your computer to feel market sentiment. It's like trying to make your microwave appreciate fine dining. Candlestick patterns are as vague as horoscopes, and trying to translate them into a strict set of rules is an exercise in essentiality. Unless your code can interpret gut feeling or general market vibes, you're out of luck. So your algorithm is as useful as a paper umbrella in a hurricane. At least with other strategies, you can backtest like a proper nerd. Here you're just winging it and hoping for the best, like a blindfolded kid swinging at a pinata. Number 4. Overemphasis on short-term moves. A day trader's cardio. Price action traders are like caffeine-fueled sprinters hyper-focused on short-term moves. They're glued to their 5-minute charts like it's the latest episode of their favorite soap opera. Oh no, it's breaking support. Quick, panic sell. The market moves, they move. It's like a never-ending cardio workout with the emotional spikes of a reality TV show. All this for what? To get caught in a bunch of tiny, irrelevant market fluctuations that make you question whether that breakout you just traded was real or the financial equivalent of Bigfoot. Number 5. Efficient markets, where price action becomes price fiction. Price action traders assume markets are like an open book with all the clues laid out on a chart. Problem is, today's market is more like a James Joyce novel. Good luck making any sense of it. While you're busy analyzing that perfect pattern, some high-frequency trading algorithm has already bought and sold the entire stock 5 times before you even click buy. Efficient markets laugh at your price action patterns. They don't care about your double top or head and shoulders pattern. They've moved on, like your ex who won't return your calls. It's a world dominated by robots, and your candlestick analysis is like bringing a sword to a laser gunfight. Number 6. The psychological roller coaster. Who needs adrenaline sport? Price action trading doesn't just test your trading skills, it tests your mental stability. 1 minute, you're on top of the world, riding a breakout, feeling like the next Warren Buffett. The next, the market reverses, and you're crying into your coffee, wondering why you ever left that cushy 9-to-5 job. It's an emotional roller coaster. You start the day a calm, rational adult, and by the end of it, you're screaming at your screen like it's personally responsible for your losses. If you enjoy questioning your life choices multiple times a day, price action trading has you covered. Number 7. Sideways markets. The trader's Bermuda Triangle. Price action works great when markets are trending, but throw in a sideways market and it's like trying to drive a car in quicksand. Suddenly, all those beautiful breakouts and setups become nothing more than false signals, sucking you into trades like a financial black hole. It's like trying to surf on a puddle. You're going nowhere fast, but somehow you still manage to wipe out spectacularly. Price action traders in a choppy market are like fish out of water, flopping around and wondering why their precious patterns keep failing them. Number 8. Fundamentals. Who needs them? Price action traders like to think they're above all that fundamental analysis stuff. Earnings reports, macroeconomic trends, geopolitical shifts. They've got their candlestick patterns. Who cares if the company is about to go bankrupt? As long as that bullish engulfing pattern holds, right? And then boom, bad earnings report hits. Your perfect setup suddenly turns into a nightmare and you're left holding the bag. wondering why you ignored that little detail about the company bleeding cash. Ignoring fundamentals is like driving without looking at the road because you're staring at the dashboard. Good luck with that. Number 9. The learning curve, so steep it's basically a wall. They tell you price action trading is simple, just read the charts. But reading the charts is like saying, just play the piano, sure. If you practice for a decade and have the patience of a monk. New traders come in all wide-eyed and optimistic only to realize they're trapped in an endless cycle of confusion, frustration, and second-guessing every decision. Price action is not beginner-friendly. It's more like weeds out the weak-friendly. Prepare to stare at charts until you forget what daylight looks like and wonder why you ever thought this would be easy. Number 10. Overanalysis, paralysis by pattern. You'd think trading without indicators would make things simpler, but no. Price action traders somehow manage to complicate things even further. They'll spend hours poring over charts, trying to make sense of every tiny fluctuation. Was that a false breakout? Should I wait for confirmation? Should I consult my astrological chart? Before you know it, they've analyzed the same chart from every possible angle, missed the trade entirely, and now they're overthinking the next one. It's like trying to decide which movie to watch on Netflix. By the time you pick one, you're too tired to even care anymore. Conclusion. A comedy of errors. Price action trading is a beautiful mess of subjectivity, emotional turmoil, and misguided reliance on patterns that may or may not care about your feelings. Sure, it can work if you can handle the wild mood swings of the market and have the discipline of a monk. But let's face it, for most traders, it's a recipe for hair loss and an intimate relationship with your broker's commission structure. So, while price action traders like to think they're the purists of the trading world, maybe it's time to embrace a little more balance. After all, trading should be less about chart watching stress marathons and more about, making money. Alright folks, that's a wrap. If you enjoyed this episode, hit that like button because let's face it, it's probably the only thing you'll get a return on today. And don't forget to subscribe because we're like your favorite stock. You don't want to miss the next breakout or breakdown. Hit the bell so you can hear us the moment we drop more wisdom or at least a few more bad jokes. And remember, if all else fails in trading, there's always pizza. See you next time. Bye.